I came across Lights Out like most people did on my social media, and obviously it was a viral short that went crazy popular all across the internet. And I remember first watching it, going, "Wow, this is actually really cool." Here was a cool little vignette of a scare sequence that this guy shot in his living room back in Sweden, in his house back in Sweden, with his wife. And I was just thinking, "Oh man, this is fantastic. This is the kind of stuff that I used to do when I was, an aspiring filmmaker myself." And then it was brought to me by Lawrence Gray saying, "Hey James, we should maybe look at this and potentially turn it into a feature film." I looked at Lawrence and I go, "You know what, Lawrence? That's actually a really smart idea." One of the things as producers is it's always a challenge to try and find directors that understand how to sort of construct scare scenes and to construct sort of tension and suspense, and trying to find new ways to do it. And I could see through the viral short that David Sandberg really has the smarts for it. He has the brain, he has the eyes for it, he gets it, and so Lawrence and myself, we met up with David, and we really liked the guy, and the rest was history. Before David directed the Lights Out feature, he was just a guy, living out of Sweden, in Sweden, doing some VFX stuff, doing some editorial stuff, but shooting a lot of like little small videos on his YouTube page. He's definitely one of these millennial generational kids today who just grow up, having all these great technology at their disposal, and they're just shooting stuff, and putting it on YouTube, and I think that is so great. I think in today's world, there's really no excuse why no one would just pick up a camera and just go make something if they have aspirations to want to make movies, or act in movies. Just get a bunch of friends together and do it. And David really is a reflection of that, that new sort of culture that we have today. And so it paid off big time for him. I think one of the great things that the concept really plays upon is that universal fear that we all have. We're all terrified of the darkness. Growing up as kids, we're afraid that the boogeyman could be hiding in the closet, in the darkness, or under our bed. And this movie really plays on that fear, and it's fantastic because it's one that is so universal, one that translates all around the world. And I think that's the brilliance behind this concept. And so, as a producer, myself and Lawrence, one of the things that we tried to do is give David the freedom to be able to shoot the movie that he wants to make. And for myself, having a bit of experience in the horror genre, I try to just kind of steer him in the right direction, give him all the guidance he needs. But at the end of the day, it is his movie, and we just want to support his vision for it. And I think he did a terrific job.